Have you ever wondered why people you pour your heart into seem to ignore you, as if your feelings have no value? How many times in your life have you been treated by others as just an option rather than a priority? What if, in this video, you could discover how to reverse this situation and make everyone compete for your attention from now on? Your life and happiness are too valuable to waste on people who don't appreciate your worth. In this video, we will present 10 principles that will transform you into a magnetic person that everyone will want to be around. Get ready for a revolution in your relationships and learn how to become an irresistible force that no one can ignore. But before we begin, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, activating notifications so you don't miss any of our new teachings. Let's get started. Rule number 1. Make people feel they could lose you forever. In Buddhist philosophy, there is a deep understanding of value and impermanence. People often do not value something that is readily available, even if it is extremely valuable. However, when the fear of loss appears, they begin to perceive the true value of what they have. Imagine yourself as someone without whom others cannot imagine their lives. Your absence would create a huge void that no one else could fill. You are not just an option, you are their ultimate need. In Buddhism, we learn that true value comes from within. You owe it to others that your world does not revolve solely around them. You are incredibly independent, self-assured, and complete on your own. Your life is a full adventure, independent of the presence of others. Self-confidence and self-sufficiency are magnetic. People want to be part of your world because they know it is a privilege, not a right. You bring unparalleled value to their lives that they cannot get enough of. When they understand that you are not just another person seeking their attention, but an unyielding force they cannot forget, they will start treating you differently. In Buddhism, as in life, it's not about chasing love or begging for attention. It's about being a person who inspires others to chase you. Your value is evident and undeniable. Let them feel the fear of losing you and make them strive for your attention. Make them value you. Remember, you are the master of your life, not just a player in the game. Your presence is more valuable than they can imagine, and they cannot afford to lose you. Be like a wise, self-assured sage, full of inner strength and unyielding. Rule number 2, don't be available for every call. In the philosophy of Zen, the value of life and time is deeply rooted. The most valuable things in the world are not always available at every moment and place. Your availability should be limited to highlight the value of your time and energy. Never allow people to feel they can call or meet with you whenever they wish. Your time is valuable, and your life should be a priority. Imagine this: you are not waiting around for others all the time. Your life does not revolve solely around them. You have your own world that you enjoy, and they are fortunate to be a part of it. In Buddhism, we learn that every moment is valuable and should be lived to its fullest. Your presence is a gift, and your availability should be seen as something special. So how do you achieve this? Find balance. Don't be the person who is always waiting for a message or available every second. Show them that your time and attention are valuable. People are naturally attracted to those who have their own interests and plans. When they realize you are not just sitting at home, it will spark their curiosity. In the Buddhist teaching of detachment, it's essential not only to detach from material things, but also from responding to every call from others. This creates space for a deeper understanding of oneself and the development of inner harmony. When you are not available for every call, you generate in others a sense of longing and respect. They will respect you more, knowing you have your own life and things that are important to you. Always being available tells them they can have you whenever they want, but you are not ordinary. You are someone worth striving for. It's not about pretending to be hard to get. It's about showing them that you have a life you enjoy with or without them. Your value as a person lies in your inner harmony and self-confidence, which are magnetic and attractive. If you are not always available, they will appreciate the quality of your time and understand your worth. Don't be always available. Remember, your presence is a valuable gift, and your availability should be seen as something special. By creating this space, you build more mindful and respectful relationships that enrich not only your life, but also that of others. Rule number 3, don't reveal everything. Instead, be mysterious. In Buddhism, wisdom often comes from the ability to balance openness with mystery. This principle is reflected in many Buddhist teachings and parables. One of the main goals of Buddhist practice is to understand the true nature of reality. However, this process is slow and requires patience. Imagine you are a tranquil lake in the mountains. Its surface may seem simple and clear, but deep within lies a wealth of life and mystery that only those willing to invest time and attention can reveal. People are drawn to what is unknown, just as moths are attracted to the moonlight. Similarly, in the Buddhist practice of contemplation, don't reveal everything immediately to others. Cultivate your inner space and allow others to discover it gradually. During a conversation, reveal bits of your personality slowly, like a Buddhist monk sharing wisdom with a student. Step by step, let your thoughts, dreams, and experiences be like pages in a book of wisdom, valuable and worth discovering, but requiring time and patience to fully understand. Mystery awakens curiosity and attraction, just as meditation leads to deeper understanding and inner peace. When others cannot foresee every move you make, they become more engaged in getting to know you, like students seeking to delve deeper into their teacher's teachings. Remember, you are not here to be an open book with every detail in plain sight. You are a complex and intriguing person with a unique depth to be discovered. By maintaining some mystery, you make others desire your presence in their lives, just as Buddhist practitioners seek to understand life's hidden truths through meditation and reflection. Become an enigma that inspires deep reflection and inner transformation. Rule number 4. Be valuable and allow others to invest in you. In Buddhist philosophy, as with this rule, awareness of our own value and the way we allow others to relate to us is fundamental. Buddhism teaches that every being has intrinsic value, akin to a precious gem hidden within each of us. Discovering this value requires practice, dedication, and patience, both with oneself and with others. Imagine that you are a valuable gem, like the metaphorical pearl in the shell spoken of by the Buddha. Your worth does not lie in being easily accessible, but in inspiring others to dedicate time and effort to uncover your true nature. By doing so, not only do they benefit, but you also reinforce your place in their lives. People value what they invest their emotions and time in. This is similar to the Buddhist practice of meditation and contemplation. The more energy you devote to your spiritual journey, the more you value the wisdom and peace achieved. By allowing others to invest in you, you create a bond based on mutual respect and value. You become more than just a fleeting distraction. You become an integral part of their lives worth investing time and effort into. Remember, you are not here to beg for attention or affection. You are here to demonstrate your inner value and let others see how valuable you are as a friend, partner, or colleague. As the Buddhist principle of interdependence suggests, your presence can enrich others' lives, but at the same time, they must strive to understand and appreciate that value. Give them the space to invest time, emotions, and energy in earning you. In this way, just as in Buddhist practice, both parties gain a deeper understanding and stronger bonds. Be someone they cannot avoid investing in because your presence is like a precious gem they cannot afford to lose. Just as in Buddhism, one seeks enlightenment through commitment and practice, you should be the person whose value is recognized by those willing to put in the necessary effort to uncover and cultivate it. Rule number 5. Treat your own needs as a priority. In Buddhist philosophy, a key element is the practice of self-respect and caring for one's own needs and well-being. The foundation is understanding that every being has inherent value and dignity that must be cultivated and protected. Buddhism teaches that true compassion begins with ourselves. If we cannot take care of ourselves, we cannot truly care for others. Imagine you are like a tree that must take care of its roots in order to provide fruit and shade to others. By knowing your value, you care for your own needs and do not accept compromises that could harm your happiness and self-esteem. The Buddha taught that every person is valuable and deserving of respect, which means you must treat yourself with the care and attention you deserve. In Buddhist practice, meditation and self-awareness help to understand and recognize your own needs. By prioritizing your well-being, you create the foundation for healthy and respectful relationships. In healthy relationships, whether romantic or platonic, mutual respect and attention are essential. By not settling for less, you express a profound care for your inner self, which is the essence of Buddhist practice in loving kindness and compassion. Prioritizing your needs is not selfish, but a way to practice true self-love. By maintaining your dignity and emotional well-being, you show others that your feelings and needs are important. Buddhism has the concept of the middle way, which means balancing self-care without falling into extremes of selfishness or self-sacrifice. By not allowing anyone to belittle your feelings or question your worth, you manifest strong and healthy self-awareness. You are equal in every relationship, and your feelings and needs are as important as anyone else's. Remember, you are not here to be a doormat for others or seek their approval. You are here to experience healthy and respectful relationships based on self-respect. By standing up for yourself, you radiate a genuine tranquility and strength that is extremely attractive and fascinating to others. Rule number 6. Remember that your well-being and self-respect are non-negotiable. By prioritizing your personal goals and interests, you practice Buddhist teachings on harmony and balance, creating a life filled with peace and true happiness. Rule number 6. Don't make them the center of your life. Buddhism teaches the need to maintain balance and avoid attachment. A key element of this rule is maintaining your independence and not making someone the focal point of your existence. People are often attracted to what they cannot have, and this rule helps create a sense of allure and independence in your relationships. Imagine you are like a star in the night sky, emitting your own light and energy. You don't orbit around someone else. You have your own orbit, your own life, and unique interests. In Buddhism, there is the concept of Indra's net, where each pearl reflects all the others, symbolizing interdependence and the uniqueness of each being. You are one of those pearls, valuable and independent, and your light is your own essence. Here's how you can apply Rule 6 in your life. Avoid focusing so much attention on someone that they become the center of your universe. You have your passions, dreams, and individuality. Buddhism encourages the practice of meditation and contemplation, which helps discover and nurture internal balance and self-understanding. This approach creates a sense of mystery and intrigue, making others wonder about your world and what makes you special. They will be more attracted to your independent spirit and sense of adventure. Remember, you are not here to lose your identity in another person. You are here to enrich your life while maintaining your individuality. In Buddhism, there is the concept of the middle way, which involves avoiding extremes while maintaining essential balance. By not making others the center of your life, you become more attractive and irresistible. Living a life outside the relationship allows you to continue growing, evolving, and bringing a sense of excitement and independence into the relationship. This rule reminds you that you are complete on your own, and your presence in someone's life is a valuable addition, not a substitute for their happiness. Just as the Buddha taught that each of us possesses inner light and wisdom that we must nurture and develop, you must also preserve your unique light. Your independence and completeness as an individual make you not only more attractive, but also capable of building healthy, balanced, and enriching relationships. Rule number 7. Stop always initiating conversations. In Buddhist philosophy, balance and harmonious coexistence are key to maintaining healthy relationships. This rule pertains to finding the right balance in communication and not always being the one to take the initiative. It reflects Buddhist teachings on mindfulness and mutual respect. Imagine you are a lighthouse, not a ship always seeking light. You radiate your presence, giving others the opportunity to come to you. In Buddhism, there is the concept of zazen, which means seated meditation, where the practitioner remains calm, allowing the world and external factors to come to them naturally. This is an excellent metaphor for this rule. Be present and accessible, but don't always strive to engage others. Here's how you can apply Rule 7 in practice. Instead of always being the first to reach out, allow the other person to take the initiative from time to time. This not only shows that you have your own life and interests, but also helps gauge the level of interest from the other person. In Buddhism, the concept of the middle way promotes avoiding extremes and maintaining balance in all areas of life, including relationships. Being the only initiator of communication may inadvertently send the message that you are always available and willing to do everything for others. It's not about playing a game, but maintaining balance in relationships. Buddhist practice in mindfulness teaches us to be aware of our actions and reactions, as well as to maintain emotional balance. By occasionally stepping back and allowing them to approach you, you give them the space to appreciate your presence and recognize your value. This subtly reminds them that you are not just an option, but someone who deserves effort and attention. Buddhism emphasizes interdependence and mutual respect in relationships. Remember, you are not here to chase love or friendship. You are here to build relationships based on mutual respect. By finding this balance in communication, you create an environment where both parties are equally committed, promoting a healthier and more balanced relationship. Like a Buddhist beacon of mindfulness, you become a presence that radiates calm and strength, drawing others to you not through effort, but through the natural beauty of your being and the authenticity of your presence. Rule number 8. Create your own happiness. In Buddhist philosophy, the central theme is understanding that happiness comes from within and does not depend on external circumstances. Rule 8 revolves around the idea that happiness starts with yourself. It involves being self-assured, content, and independent, which makes you more attractive in the eyes of others. Imagine you are a radiant sun, and your happiness does not depend on the presence or actions of others. You shine on your own, and people are drawn to your warmth and positivity. In Buddhism, there is the concept of shining from within, symbolizing individual wisdom and self-illumination. Here's how Rule 8 works in practice. Don't rely on anyone else for your happiness. Instead, create your own. Buddhism teaches that true happiness comes from inner peace and harmony. Practices such as meditation, contemplation, and developing mindfulness help achieve this state. This self-confidence and autonomy are magnetic, making you more attractive to others. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate positivity and self-assurance. When you are satisfied with your life, you become a source of inspiration and light that others seek and need. By creating your own happiness, you communicate that you are not seeking fulfillment from others, but are a complete and joyful person on your own. This approach is attractive because it doesn't burden others with the responsibility of your happiness. Buddhism emphasizes understanding our own nature and self-acceptance. By practicing gratitude and joy for others' successes, we learn to enjoy the present moment. When you are happy with yourself, you can share that happiness with others, leading to deeper and more authentic relationships. Remember, you are not here to find happiness in another person. You are here to share your happiness and enrich both your life and theirs. By following Rule 8, you become an irresistible presence, radiating positivity and confidence that attracts others like a radiant sun. In this way, just as the Buddha under the Bodhi tree reached a state of inner enlightenment, you achieve personal happiness that not only brings you joy, but also inspires and illuminates the path for others. Your happiness becomes not only yours, but also a blessing for those around you. Rule number 9, be willing to walk away. In Buddhist philosophy, a crucial aspect is understanding impermanence and the ability to let go. Rule 9 is about being willing to leave a relationship where you are not valued. This principle is based on recognizing that everyone deserves to be in relationships where they are appreciated and respected. The ability to let go of what does not contribute to your well-being is essential for maintaining your emotional balance and dignity. Buddhism teaches that acceptance of impermanence helps us not cling to situations or people that do not bring positivity to our lives. Being able to walk away when necessary demonstrates strength and self-care, creating space for new opportunities and relationships that truly value your presence. Sending this powerful message shows that you do not settle for less than you deserve and that self-respect is non-negotiable. Imagine you have the strength and self-esteem to recognize when a relationship is not mutually fulfilling. In Buddhism, the practice of mindfulness and introspection helps identify when relationships become harmful, toxic, or unfavorable. You are not desperate to cling to something that diminishes your happiness and self-esteem. Understanding that all phenomena are impermanent allows you flexibility and willingness to change. Here's how to apply Rule 9 in practice. Set clear boundaries or standards regarding the treatment you expect in a relationship. In Buddhism, there is the concept of following moral principles, which helps maintain healthy and harmonious relationships. If someone consistently fails to meet these standards, you should be willing to leave, no matter how strong your feelings are for that person. Leaving does not mean being insensitive. It means protecting yourself. It is a demonstration of self-respect and a refusal to compromise your well-being with someone who does not value you. In Buddhism, self-compassion is as important as compassion for others. Being willing to leave also creates an environment where the other person can understand the seriousness of the situation and realize that they need to make an effort and prioritize if they want you in their lives. Remember, you are not here to desperately cling to relationships that do not serve your happiness and self-esteem. You are here to have healthy and mutually respectful relationships, and sometimes that means being strong enough to let go when necessary. In Buddhism, detachment is considered a crucial step toward inner peace and enlightenment. Rule 10. Don't get emotionally attached. In Buddhist philosophy, understanding and practicing detachment, equanimity, and emotional balance are fundamental. This rule emphasizes the importance of maintaining emotional equilibrium while striving to be a priority in someone's life. It's about not letting emotions dominate the situation and ensuring that your needs are recognized and prioritized. Imagine you are like a compass, navigating through emotions with grace and confidence. Your emotional balance makes it easier for others to prioritize your presence in their lives. In Buddhism, achieving calm and internal balance is essential. When we are able to maintain mental peace, our relationships with others become more harmonious. Here's how to apply Rule 10 in practice. It encourages you to find a balance between expressing your emotions and maintaining composure. In Buddhism, the practice of meditation and mindfulness helps cultivate the ability to observe your emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Although emotions are important and relevant, being excessively emotional can sometimes overshadow your true value. By adopting emotional balance, you allow others to understand your feelings and needs without being overwhelming. It's about communicating your emotions without creating unnecessary drama. Maintaining your emotional balance allows others to see your authenticity and true value, facilitating healthier and more balanced relationships. Buddhist teachings invite us to express ourselves with wisdom and compassion, leading to deeper understanding and harmony in relationships. This approach is attractive because it demonstrates your emotional intelligence and self-control, making it easier for others to recognize and prioritize your feelings and presence in their lives. Remember, by acting this way, you are not suppressing your emotions, but expressing them in a manner that fosters understanding. The Buddhist approach to emotions is based on accepting their existence without allowing them to control our thoughts and actions. By following Rule 10, you become more effective in communicating your emotions and needs, ultimately making it easier for others to prioritize you in their lives. In Buddhism, developing balance is one of the 4 infinite qualities that lead to harmony and peace. Practicing this rule in relationships not only helps maintain a healthy dynamic, but also forms a deeper and more authentic connection with others. To summarize our video today, these 10 rules, inspired by Buddhist wisdom, guide us to become a magnetic presence in others' lives, someone they naturally want to prioritize. Recognizing that life is fleeting, like a lotus flower on the surface of the water, we learn to live in harmony with ourselves and others. Creating our own happiness and maintaining emotional balance is key to true satisfaction. Being willing to walk away from relationships that do not value our worth reminds us of the importance of self-respect and independence. Remember, in life as in Buddhism, it's not just about seeking external approval, but about creating balanced and mutually respectful relationships. By following these rules, you become a person of great value that others naturally want in their lives. If someone treats you like an option, you have the power to let go with love. Your worth is unquestionable, and your place in the world is unique. You deserve to be surrounded by people who respect and prioritize your value. Be like a tranquil monk, radiating an inner light that attracts respect and admiration from others. We've explored profound wisdom, so now it's time to take responsibility and act. Which of these rules can you apply today to get closer to becoming the best version of yourself? Share it with us in the comments below this video. If you've made it to the end of our journey, write in the comments, "I consciously walk through my life." Share this video with your friends or family so they can also learn these lessons, And don't forget to like and subscribe, activating notifications so you don't miss our daily teachings. Until next time, my dear friends.